So I just went to Nuka World to get a lay of the land, and it seems like several raiders have taken up residence there. So what I'm going to do is drop this off and then see what I can do about destabilizing their little empire that they've put up.
Who's out there? Nothing there now. Yeah, you're probably right.
Gotta cut down.
I'll find you.
This looks like there's these two out here.
Scared, huh? You should be. No sign of him now.
Starting to think she's gonna walk a perimeter of the place.
What the? End of the
Yeah, I
line.
wasn't able to get there in time. There we go. I think Grey Garden is probably the closest. No. Sunshine Co-op is. So I'll go there and drop off all the stuff that I picked up. Okay, Sunshine. Co-op is not too far away. It's just on the other side of Lonely Chapel, right here. And here's a co-op. I did pick up a lot of mines. More so than I realized, and a lot of grenades. I think just going through. Might be nice if it weren't leather. Now this is nice. The resistance and rad resistance from this is good. This will be useful when I go into the glowing sea. So they ran into Jezebel. And she took care of him. And a couple over, two over here, I think. Okay, now back to Nuka World.
Nuka Express monorail. For your own safety, please remain seated or utilize the provided handrail while the train is in motion. If you'll direct your attention to the right side of the monorail, you can observe Nuka World's famous Fizz-Top Mountain. Standing at over 100 meters tall, Fizz-Top Mountain is the largest man-made structure in Nuka World and features the 5-star Fizz-Top Grill. Coming up in the heart of Nuka World, Nuka Town, USA, featuring the Cola Cars Arena, the Brad Burton Amphitheater, and the Parlor Dinner Theater. And kids, don't forget to tell your parents to bring you to the Nuka Cave, where you can play games and earn tickets to win fabulous prizes. From Nuka Town, USA, you can access any one of our 5 individually themed parks.
I have to admit, it is kind of
Experience
impressive.
the future at the Galactic Zone, or relive the Wild West at
With the
Dry
video,
Rock
so much
Golf.
of it was destroyed.
Take a tour through the Nuka-Cola bottling plant, or visit Kitty Kingdom and meet the whole Nuka family. And finally, for the nature lover in you, travel to Safari Adventure and delight in over 100 different animal species from around the world.
This direction to the Commonwealth. Looks like a town that's outside of Nuka World. Alright. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna run into a rat. Where I ran into basically the mole rats of this place, I imagine. I don't know. Collar. There's bound to be something in here somewhere that turns those collars off. Alright, so raiders aren't going to be hostile immediately here. If I start operating against them, that's going to change pretty quickly.
There's machines here that used to spray kids with Nuka-Cola. What was wrong with those people? Got 4 good hours of sleep last night.
If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking at.
Just working hard, like always.
Hey.
Oh, hey boss. Didn't see you there.
Caught one of the traders stealing food.
Yeah? What did you do to him?
Turned him loose outside the gate.
You serious?
Yeah. Then I got in a little extra target practice.
Dumbass traders.
I don't really like working for raiders at all. I don't like the idea of it. Now they're taking traders in caravan.
Not looking for trouble. Just some good deals.
Excuse me.
Sure, I'm here to trade, but I'm not letting my guard down for a second.
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at.
Hi.
It's not
Hey,
fun
boss.
unless you're up close and personal.
Gotta admit, it was good to see Coulter go down. He scared the hell out of me. Gave me nightmares.
I'm not planning to give anyone nightmares.
Thank goodness. I'll sleep a lot better having you in charge. So, what do you think? About running Nuka World, I mean. Figure it must be a pretty tough job, keeping all these raiders in line.
I didn't choose this. I was just trying not to get killed by a maniac in power armor.
I guess any one of us would have done the same thing in your situation. Well, I'm sure you've got...
Uh-huh. I'll take a look, sure.
Right away, boss.
Yeah.
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with others.
General Goods
I had to play
here.
nice for now, because I could put a lot of people in danger if I make a mistake.
Wow, wow, look who it is. Are you here to grace my humble market stand with your presence, oh great boss, sir?
What's your problem?
Well, let's just say the situation in Nuka World has never been what I call equitable. We do all the work, then the gangs reap the rewards. Pretty sweet setup, at least for you. But I guess it doesn't really matter what I think, does it? As long as I'm wearing this collar, I'm no better than a slave.
Hey, it's not my fault things are like this. I just got here.
Never said it was. Just figured you should know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
Now, if you need guns or ammo, I'm the one you talk to. And before you ask, yeah, everyone pays. Even you.
I don't need anything.
All right.
I was hoping for more information, but...
Wasteland's a dangerous place. Arm yourself with a quality weapon right
Hi.
here.
There's some bad jobs here, but cleaning up the Pax hideout is the worst. Ugh, that smell.
Feel kind of bad for these traders, having to wear the collars like that.
As long as you keep your eyes on the merchandise and off of me, I'm happy to do business.
Excuse me.
Hey there, boss. You really laid a beat down on Coulter. That was something. Guess that means his big plans for the park died with him.
Big plans, huh? Did that include getting killed in his own arena?
Well, of course not, boss. Back when Coulter first took over, he had big ideas. And he made some big promises. His plan was to get the power plant back online and light up the whole park, making it easier to conquer and safer for all of us. We could have done it too, but things changed. Slowed down. Coulter stopped pushing, stopped caring so much.
Why'd he stop caring? Did something happen?
Some of the gangs were guessing he got too comfortable, but I don't really know. Well, I'm just a trader, so I know my opinion doesn't count for anything. But I still think it's a good plan. Hell, I might even give those poor bastards out in Dry Rock Gulch a fighting chance.
What poor bastards are you talking about?
Back when the Raiders took over, some of us, the traders who were here before, I mean, got away. Last I heard, those folks were holed up in Dry Rock Gulch. They're probably struggling. If they're alive at all. You think you'll follow through on Coulter's plan? Get the juice flowing again?
You seem pretty well informed about Coulter's plans.
Well, yeah. Coulter needed my input on getting the power plant running again. I'm sort of the unofficial chief handyman around here. Or as close as we've got to one. Guess you could say I've got a vested interest in the plan to get the power back on. Speaking of which, do you think you'll see it through? Coulter's plan, I mean?
Coulter had the right idea.
I hope you do, boss. Truth is, I've dreamed about that day more than once. Not sure why, really. Maybe I've just grown attached to the place. What with all the work I've done on it. It sounds funny, I know, but I think Nuka World is something really special. I think she deserves to have her lights shine again. And
Just not under control of the
Raiders. At night, you'd see it for miles around. Folk would talk about it. They'd come from all over to shop in the market. That's a lot of caps for you and the gangs.
When you put it that way, it does sound like a pretty good idea.
It's your call, boss. But there's plenty of time to figure things out. Gotta get back to work here. See you around, boss.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'll stay in line.
You a sheep or a wolf? Because the pack only runs with wolves.
3 rival gangs in one place, and they're not killing each other? Never seen anything like it.
Maybe keep that shit at home.
Over, boss. Making trouble?
You all ever feel like you just can't get enough? Well,
I'd bring my kids here someday. If not for all these raiders.
Must be stressful. Running this den of backstabbers, throat cutters, and double dealers. Let my chems put that troubled mind at ease, eh?
Not right now.
Whatever you want, boss.
You see that crazy robot dressed like a bottle?
The guy selling chems is a little off.
Supplies of
Excuse me.
Hello, boss. Congratulations on taking out Coulter. I'm, sure you'll do great.
Why would you congratulate me? It's not like you're free to go.
Well, to be honest, I don't know you yet, boss. Sorry I'm so nervous. I didn't mean any disrespect, boss. I just don't know where I stand with you, and I don't want to end up pissing you off. That, and well, I'd be lying if I said we weren't all wondering how you plan to run the place. I mean, this is your show now. You can do anything you want. You can run Nuka World just like Coulter. Business as usual, or you could, well, you know, get rid of the Raiders if you don't exactly agree with how they're running the place.
Well, I admit, I didn't like being roped into this job in the first place.
Then this might be your chance to make some changes around here. The gangs that call this place home are already at each other's throats. Now, you could risk your own neck and try to keep them from tearing each other apart, Or you could do the right thing and put them in the ground. And when it's all said and done, you're still running this place from your fancy house on the mountain over there. Except now, you won't have to sleep with a gun under your pillow.
I'd have to kill all of them?
No, of course not. If you're serious about this, then you'll have to take down the leaders of the gangs. That means putting a bullet into Nisha, Mason, Mags, and Mags's brother, William. Once you do that, the gangs will collapse and Nuka Town goes back to being a free trading post. I should, probably stop talking about this out here. Just keep what I said in mind. Anyway, I'm the closest thing to a doctor around here. I treat everyone, raider, trader, or traveler alike. Got some medical supplies too, if you're looking for those.
A doctor? How did you end up in this place?
Well, it's a bit of a story. I used to live at a settlement west of here. We got hit by Coulter and his gang back when he had one. It was a tough fight. We killed some of theirs, they killed some of ours. There were wounded on both sides, but nobody could get to them. I called out for a ceasefire on the condition that I'd see to their injuries as well as ours. Saved a few lives that day, including Coulter's. When he set up this place, he came back for me. Said if I came along, he'd make sure his guys wouldn't hit our settlement again. Now this place is my home. Anyway, anything I can do for you? Treatment or supplies?
No, that's not for right now.
Okay.
Looks like I've got a huge job ahead of me. So I've got to take out the leaders of these, I think, 3 gangs. Which probably is going to require me fighting through each of the gangs. Cool, they're a good distance apart. I don't know where Dry Gulch is. It's in one of these larger places, I imagine. So there's a resistance.
So let me get this straight. Some scaver makes it through the gauntlet, takes out the...
Oh, speak to Harvey.
And now we're all supposed to follow him? How does that work?
Please, just don't hurt me. Hey, just wanted to say, no hard feelings. All right?
You never mentioned I was walking into a death trap.
I know, and I'm sorry. But if you ever cared about anyone, you'd do the same thing. I lost my real family when Coulter and his gangs took this place from us. Now, these traitors are all I have left. They're my family now. Every time Coulter sent me out to lure people into the gauntlet, I didn't have a choice. I had to do it, or he'd kill someone I cared about. I'm just sorry you had to get caught up in all this.
It's all right, Harvey. I understand.
Good to hear, boss. Never figured I'd find myself in this situation before. I thought for sure I'd be a goner. Well, better get back to it.
Getting the shakes bad. I haven't slept in days.
You been hitting the jet pretty hard.
You haven't seen anything that's, out of the ordinary around here, have you? Maybe something hidden, shaped like a bottle cap.
I thought we told you to keep your ass at the market. If you're looking for something, you can find it there, like everyone else.
I'm not here for the market. I didn't travel hundreds of miles to go shopping.
I don't suppose you came here for a bullet in the brain, either. So if you want to live, I suggest you stay where you belong.
Oh, you guys are real friendly, aren't you? Nuka World! I've always dreamed of coming here, and now I finally made it! This place is amazing, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess it is pretty impressive.
It sure is. You can just imagine the children, smiling and happy, all drinking Nuka-Cola and having the time of their lives. It must have been magical. The name's Sierra Petrovita. I traveled all the way from the capital wasteland to visit this place. Maybe you've heard about my Nuka-Cola museum?
You run a Nuka-Cola museum?
Absolutely. I've spent years collecting all the Nuka-Cola merchandise I could find. It's all on display at my home in a settlement called Girdershade. I give tours to anyone who stops by. And I can promise you this. You won't find another collection like mine in the Capital Wasteland, the Commonwealth, or any place else. Well, I'd stay and chat some more, but I've gotta get back to my search.
What are you searching for?
I don't really want to say. It's nothing personal. I just don't know you well enough to trust you. Sorry.
I'll keep your secret. You can trust me.
Well... Okay. To be honest, I'm so excited I can barely keep it in. It'll be a relief to finally tell someone. I guess you could think of me as the world's biggest Nuka-Cola fan. I've been obsessed with this stuff since the first time I tasted it. I collect all the merchandise I can find, like these awesome Cappy glasses I'm wearing. But these aren't just ordinary sunglasses. They were part of a really cool contest that started just before the war. And oh my gosh. And the winner of the contest would get to meet the famous John Caleb Bradburton himself.
Bradburton. I remember that name. He was the guy who invented Nuka-Cola, right?
Exactly. Wow. Not a lot of people know that. At least not anymore. So, to win the contest, you had to find 10 images of Cappy, the Nuka-Cola mascot, hidden throughout the park. Each image has part of a code or something, and only these special glasses can reveal it. Now I know what you're thinking. Bradburton's long gone. Who cares about the contest anymore? Well, I'm betting that somewhere in his office is the original Nuka-Cola formula. That formula was one of the great mysteries of the soft drink world, and it would be the crown jewel of my collection. If you can help me get it, I promise it'll be worth your while.
Sure, why not? Might learn more about the park while I'm at it.
Good point. You're new here after all. You should learn everything you can. I'll give you my Cappy glasses and this old contest holotape. It's got hints about where to find the hidden Cappies. Just track down the clues, and then come back to me once you've found them all. I'm an expert in all things Nuka-Cola, so I'm sure I'll be able to decipher it. Happy hunting!
Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
They really are spread out throughout the park. Take a look at one of them. It's off in this direction, fairly close by, I think.
Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, how high were they when they built this place?
Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
Okay, so Dry Gulch is way over there. I think they said there was some resistance over there. If they're here, they aren't really moving out very much. Or moving around, as I should say. Now with these worms all over the place, you take a single step, it seems, more worms come out. Don't think there's gonna be much left of resistance here, so I'm gonna go and take care of the raiders.
That last one died too fast. That last one died too fast. I'm losing my touch. Welcome to the nest, boss. We was wondering when you'd make it down here.
Okay, so they're in the cage. As long as the cage doesn't get opened, they're safe until I can pacify the place.
Gotta chase what you want to catch.
Tell me.
No? I'll walk right up.
Exactly. Most can handle the bullshit without bothering you about it. You need help finding your place here? Huh?
No, I can handle it.
There's plenty of collars in the cages if you can.
Life's too short for bullshit. Gotta follow like it's your last day.
No,
Think
big
you can take
places.
something?
Oh,
Sure.
that might be. No, I can't get up there. Going to do a little scouting before I start doing anything violent.
Huh?
Don't tell me.
Nah, just smarter than you. If you're wearing a collar, it's because you asked for it. Ain't no one's a slave that don't want to be.
It ain't easy keeping the zoo.
Hey.
We all do
Mason
our part.
tarred and feathered
Yes?
the last alphas. Ain't been seen since. And it ain't smart to go asking about it.
Ain't no one sad about Coulter. Just don't screw this up.
What the heck? I don't want to sit. These people are twisted.
Mason tarred and feathered the last alphas. Ain't been seen since. It ain't smart to go asking. Might have soaked his cigarettes in gasoline. I hope that's not all you've got planned. If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking at.
The pack lets it all hang out.
You a sheep or a wolf? 'Cause the pack only runs with wolves.
Yeah?
Hey there.
Yes?
High population.
Life's too short for bullshit. Gotta party like it's your last day. Every day.
I suspect the others may be like this as well.
Ain't no one's a slave that don't want it.
It ain't easy keeping the zoo. We all do our part.
about the artifact. Shoot. So much to do. Think about how to do this, and I'll talk to Cabot. I think he had something that might be able to help me. Regardless of what I do, as soon as I start fighting, it's gonna turn into a nightmare. And I've got a lot of friendlies in range as well. At least 2 in there, and there's probably going to be about that in the others as well. Maybe Pack is the last place to go. Yeah, I'll talk to Cabot first. I think, if I remember right, it's telekinesis based. Item. That might help me get into a better position to take out some of the others.